Alright. It's a game of zombie raising. I am playing as a vampire overlord, so my goal of the game is to kill, maim, slaughter everything. We do this by just killing everything. Yeah, sorry, there's not really anything to it. And don't die. Right. So this game has a few interesting features. One of them being, during the day, me being a vampire, sunlight, so I take damage. During the night, however, my stats get enhanced. And all that shabam. So, for now, during the night is the time for me to like power up and get a little bit of farming going. Right. These potions I always feel like they're somewhat useless. I've got 3 skills. One is a generic death coil that I can use on myself to heal myself like that. Not really anything special about it really. And then we have Black Ritual, which summons 3 vampire zombies. The only way for me to get an army is by killing enemies. And there's no other way for me to create an additional army. We can do upgrades here when we are there. It basically works like shop. And we should do that whenever we have the chance. But for now, stuff of healing, charged crystals, hunter glaives, not really worth it. I only want the 5 out of 5 legendary items, come on. We don't go for the plebeian normal items. What do you think this is? An easy game. We're going to upgrade these into birds, because birds are amazing. There should be a little boss hidden around here. Yes, there is. Lord Gracious. You want to be careful though. Like, the bosses have a lot of damage in this game. So what I always do over here is I kill this shrine first. I'm not sure why, but I feel like that's a good thing to do. What we need to do is really in the what's it called again, night or day. We want to get as much XP as possible. We also have a vampire wife, which is basically a support for me, which will help me do a little bit better. Then we have this altar of power over here, which is our base thing. You have a reveal and a callback for everyone whenever we're dying. But we also have this ability, which is Find Prey, hotkey P. And it pings the locations of the enemy hunters. Which is really, really good, obviously. Because it helps you find them quicker. And early game, you usually want to stay away from them. Because they're kind of strong. For example, this Pitlord has 7k health. Just 7k health, just like that. I'm pretty sure you can have a maximum of 5 of these flying boys. So I want to have them all in one control group, because these flying boys, I mean, they're flying units and they're also really good support units. They can build things as well. So eventually you'll be able to build units with them. On this map, there's a lot of these little runes around the floor. If you have a lore stone, which you can buy in this shop over here for 100 gold, you can summon different bosses. Now be careful. Again, the bosses hurt. So you don't want to be standing on top of the bosses. Look. Then I have this other ability, which basically is a fan of knives, and then this one summons a flock of spiders, or bats, because you know what do vampires do? They summon bats. So this one's actually kind of hard to kill. As you can see, we are struggling a little bit. But the main problem is the amount of monsters that spawn on this one. But you can slowly wear them down. Don't die on me, sis. Oof. A gem of power, always good. Some extra stats. So yeah, this is actually kind of hard to do. I didn't expect it to be this hard. I need some mana. There's a mana potion on the floor. The objective in this game is to kill all the human villages. Which can be done in multiple ways. Let's go to the first town. Actually, I'm gonna go home first. And do upgrades. You want to do upgrades first because it allows me to get some additional shit in there. Where the hell am I walking? Just get my army on the move there already. Right, that was an interesting way that I walked. A bit of a nonsense. So there's a little timer in the top right? Is 48 minutes and 40 seconds. All these 4 towns have to be killed, actually, before the timer ticks. And mainly the king. The king gets additional armor and things for every town that lives, so you do want to kill as many towns as possible. Get me max armor. Not max armor, but so I now have quite a bit more damage on my things. There's also an ability on this, which allows me to give someone an extra level, which is always really nice to do on your allies. Because again, you want to work together with your ally. Yes, I'm being somewhat greedy and I'm taking the items for myself, but that's not always a bad thing, in my opinion. So these are the vampire hunters, which are obviously not my best friends. Yeah, there we go. That ability is what I was looking for. For every hunter I kill, I get an additional ally. So it's kind of nice if you're able to kill some of them. Except for Teal. He's the only guy that will not join my side. Ooh. Oh, I think I thought I could have hit him with that. Sometimes it's not the best to attack the same town at once, because then all the defenders or hunters will be defending in the same area. Well, it can be really good to have them defending the same area, but it's better if you can split up a little bit and one of you is able to go to different towns. Which is why I'm gonna lay siege to this little town over here. Ow. Ooh. Patrol. Evasion, by the way. Always want to keep a little eye on the time in this game. My ally is not really attacking anything right now, which is why I'm fighting this many of them at now. Alright, we have an ultimate. That's always going to make things a lot easier. There's also the third faction. Which is the werewolf. The werewolf is not allied with anyone at the start of the game, but he will be able to join one of the factions. You can only join one, and you can't revert the choice. So you must always think carefully with what choice he's going to make. I'm gonna kill all shops here, because if they don't have shops, they can't buy items, right? We smart. So it's a little bit of a right. So the hero I just killed does not actually join a side. He just stays on his own side. Yeah, I don't really know why. I guess it's a game mechanic or something. So in the very first night, you're not over game time. You get stronger and stronger. Also, you get more items. So the buff right now is a night 1 buff. It's not as strong as like a second night or a third night buff. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Oh, reset. Isn't that the command for reset? So there's another event over here which I want to activate, which is why I'm walking here. So you can see now my damage buff is going to despair. And all the units that you had at that point in time will disappear. And you also get a boatload of gold. Yes, there's a little bat over here that I want to activate. Wait, is she tanking everything? Let me heal you up a lot. Ooh. There shouldn't be any additional events over here. So what I'm going to do is go home. Going home. You need to stand really close to this thing, which is kind of annoying. Alright, damage is maxed. Now there's one more item over here that I want to buy, which is that one, which is sell this for. Get that. Which is basically an upgraded version of the previous stuff that spawned the corpses. But it just summons more corpses, and it gives me more stats. Yes. HP and armor. Alright. Get the runes on the frozen wasteland. Yes, that's where I'm on my way to right now. Ooh, we have the werewolf on our side. Sup, brother? So sometimes the werewolf joins the humans, which just makes your game a little bit harder, because he'll be helping defending the cities. The Spider Queen hunt once again. Ah, that's where they went. So I need one runestone there. And I need one runestone somewhere around here, I thought. Yes, right here. Book of Who? Not the luckiest with items, so. Right, let's get this guy over here. See this little big boy? He's my friend. He's a nice friend. I have need of your services once more. Huh. That was it. After the tree boss, I'm gonna attack a village again. Right, one of you, please don't die. I'll actually upgrade you so you don't die before you get there. Get this runestone. Oof, they're there right now. Let's see if I am able to get some of the delicious loot over here. It seems they have just fled the crime scene. This tree is a very awkward attack animation. He just goes. He's very slow, but then when he attacks very quickly. But yeah, this map is one of the prettiest maps that there is. Like for example, this castle. Just look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It reminds me a lot of Skyrim, which I really like. Right, so you can't have duplicate legendaries, which makes sense, right? But so far, I've gotten 3 of the same legendary item. Then there should be a boss here. Or is it more around here? Yes. I'm always forgetful about this one. Which casts the shadows of all the hunters. I'm not entirely sure where it is. Because she changed it. Most of the map. Is it in the snow area? No. It's around an obelisk of sorts. So this is their human base. Right, I'll have to check that out next night because I'm gonna siege a city. Annoying. I can't remember where it is. Right, you just suicide your wolf. They're all at my place. So that means my allies should be able to siege down whatever they want to do. Devour magic, right? Yeah. So that's the ability the other guy was talking about. Are you sure you want to stay here? All alone. Hello, Missy. This down should also be dealt with. Make sure that I keep my Felbat nice and healthy. Hey, what are you doing here? How are you alive? Who said you could live? Come here. Ah, guess who returned? Right, this town should be gone. So all my army is going over to the next town. Well, I run there a little bit quicker. So now the king should be weakened. Quite a bit, actually. He's lost 10k health. Oh, here it is. So next day, that's... Whew. They are prepared over here. Which is why we're just gonna set up in a place where they aren't. There we go. So we've now killed the hunter, which makes them join our side. And I got them real good. Right, all these units should have started attacking something. but something went somewhat wrong there. Oh, he's invulnerable. And so it all turned to dust. Oh wait, the other ranger also has died. Which means that the only one alive now is the wizard. I don't really like this skill, so I tend to neglect it. No TP for you. On to the next base we go. The Port Mexicans. Alright then. I'm not sure if we can kill this one in time, but we will give it a try. QQ. As you can see, I've racked up quite a bit of gold, which is gonna help me a lot, because in my base I am able to buy legendary items over here. So for example, this armor, wait, somebody already bought the armor from my shop. Guard to the gate for me. Oh, you stuck there. Ooh, where's purple? I've completely forgotten to use this ability that allows me to level one of my allies. Ooh, try and kill that. Oh, that's got too much HP. Right, and that's it for this night. We are not able, I mean, we could, but I mean, there's a third night. I'm gonna activate this boss because I want to see what it does. I want to show you guys what it does. There's one more boss over here, which is a spider, which I did not activate because, well, simply didn't get the chance to, because they already did. Can I heal my werewolf buddy? No, I cannot. Well, that was disappointing. So, now I have as many items as I want. I still need the armor item. Ooh, I also want that. 20% attack speed. I don't need these anymore. 20 agility, movement speed. And I really need the armor. Where's my... Where is he going? Come over there. I do want the armor, because my armor is really, really low. Which is really annoying. But, I mean... What you gonna do about it? So, I am already level 20. There's one more spell for level next level. Is there also legendary shops over here that I can buy the items I need from? Yes, there is. Well, I guess I know where I'm going anyway. Refugees, get them! So there's also different events that spawn in this game. For example, the refugees walking around. Or the patrols that spawn. The patrols are... You can control them yourself. As teal. And use all the patrols together. Instead of just letting them die randomly like that. So that's something these two could have done a little bit better. So I now have 2 abilities to summon vampire minions, which is pretty okay if they don't share a cooldown. So I now have the armor item. I am fully decked out in legendary items. There's nothing I can get anymore. So there's 2 rune stones on the map. I'm pretty sure there's just 2. This one and that one. These are just basically gold mines. Which allow for, well, some easy gold. So you could... I'm not clicking this anymore. The badass just gone mad. There really isn't anything else to do anymore. I feel like the birds aren't really good. Except for this one. This is going really well, actually. For a day siege. Remember, all my units lose health per second. Kill the bear! Smooth kills. Oof, I don't know about that, boys. Are you shooting real fast there? Ooh, we leveled up again. So at 22 we get the next level skill. Nothing left to kill. So this ability is dealing a lot of damage. So it's actually just a fan of knives that just deals a boatload of damage. Boom. So that deals a nice bit of damage to them, which is kind of, oof, it's kind of sexy. Soon it will be night, which will allow us to kill the humans. I can see my allies dying this siege, to be honest. So, I also have a base, right? Which can also be killed. If my base gets killed, this altar of power, the game turns into an eternal day. It just doesn't turn night anymore. So it makes it a lot harder. But I mean, if you let your base get killed, then something went wrong. So this is the king that needs to die for us to win this game. This is a complete madness of things going on. I have no clue what's actually going on. Let's kill this bastion with all of the siege. G. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. This was a game made by Marshmallow named Rise of the Vampire. You can find all the info about the map on bridgeandsaven.net. My name is Zeraflotzi, and I'll see you in the next one.